Minasan, konnichiwa. My name's Jess, and I work in the Chiba prefecture of Japan. It's my job to manage the yokai in my area, keep them out of trouble, and keep people safe. Wait, you don't know why I'm in Japan? Or what a yokai is? Alright, I'll start from the beginning. Surprisingly, it all actually started with a game, Yokai Keeper. I was looking for something new to play, and it looked interesting. The sales assistant said it was really good.
Oh hey, this is a really good game. It's still my favorite.
Apparently, it was about managing yokai, the spirits and demons of Japanese folklore. It sounded like a few games I'd played before, so I didn't think twice about it. The game developers were even running a competition to find the best yokai keeper in the country, so I thought, why not give it a try? And so I played. And played. And played. And somehow in that blur of games, I actually won the competition and was off on a trip to Japan to work in the industry. Now back home the game was called an action-adventure. Not unusual, I'd played a lot of games like that before. It wasn't until I got to Japan that I found out it was actually classed as a simulator. So when they said you could win the chance to work in the industry, well, they actually meant the yokai industry.
Tengu-sama, hajimemashite.
Now, as you can imagine, I was a little put off by this first meeting, and I wasn't about to be sucked into signing a contract to work with demons. But as you can imagine, they're pretty convincing when they want to be. So, what was I supposed to do? So now, here I am. So here I am, Yokai Ranger for the Chiba Prefecture, Japan. So every morning, my first job is to respond to call-outs about yokai. As people are taking up more and more space, it's not unusual to find yokai wandering into highly populated areas. I get called in to sort out all types of problems. It's definitely very interesting. Some days it can be a bit too much, and I must say, at least the bosses let me sit down and take some time out. But other yokai aren't quite as appreciative of a break, so it's important to stay on your toes. But if there's one thing I can say about this job, you definitely learn a lot as you go. There are times as well when yokai can be a real threat to humans. Some really are out to get us, but others just like to cause trouble, without really caring what happens to their victims. I try my best, but I still need a lot of training to deal with these yokais. Other than running around after the yokai that are trying to kill us and the ones that are just trying to annoy us, there's also the lesser yokai that I need to look after. Many of these lesser yokai are simply household items that have become so old they've been inhabited by spirits, while others are items that have been thrown away and come to life, angry that they have been forgotten after such devoted service. These lesser spirits and yokai need to be looked after as well, so every afternoon I go around and feed and water them. Life as a ranger certainly is interesting, and I never expected I would end up here. I still have a lot to learn, but I look forward to living through many more of these not so old folk tales.